Oh, I'm out of water. Hold on. Okay. One thing about me is I am addicted to chapstick. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you've already watched some of my other videos, thank you for coming back. Welcome back. You're just as important as the new people. Yes. Today I will be filming a little Q&A video. A little while ago, I sent out a little Instagram post and asked you guys some questions that you'd want to hear, what you think about the channel, any ideas for videos, just life, college in general.
Anything you want to know about me.
I thought it would be easier to split up all these questions into categories and just like group them up into different areas, just so if you'd like to hear certain parts of the video, you can skip ahead, just different questions. If you haven't watched my intro video yet, make sure to go check that out. But if you don't want to watch that, you can watch this. Completely. The video gets a little bit more about me, but this is more like a quick rundown. I'm currently 20 years of age. I'm so old. That is like so weird to me that I'm 20 years old.
Oh, quick little rant.
I still feel like I'm like 15 or 16 sometimes, but it like hasn't sunk in that I'm 20. That is just weird. I am a sophomore at the University of Milwaukee. I attend the Peck School of the Arts, which is the school for students in like film, art, it's film, art, music, dance, and theater. Yes, that's what they are. I don't know why that was so hard. The questions is, what are the pros and cons of college so far? So as I stated recently, I am a college sophomore. So this is my second year at this university. I did do a gap year, half gap semester at community college, and then worked and then came to school. So technically I've been in college for like 2.5 years, but who's counting? The biggest cons are finances. School is so expensive. And like having to work on top of doing classes and extracurriculars like that, like I just don't have time. So I've created a schedule that allows me to work, but it's just exhausting, which is my second point, exhaustion. I am always tired. I could take a nap like literally right now. Probably some of the biggest pros of college are the education that I'm receiving and the like connections and experiences that I'm having. I'm having a lot of fun. I've made a lot of close friends already. And you learn a lot about yourself when you're in college. So this question I'm going to touch on, but I am going to be doing an entire other video about it. So the question is, how is dance and theater like at your school? Quick little touch. I want to save most of it for the other video, but our main three focuses are dance, theater, and music. And the dance and the theater, I would say our school is probably, at least my curriculum, is more theater heavy, just in my experience. It's more like theater, dance, then singing, which I really like because I think coming here I wasn't the strongest actor, but I feel like I'm getting better at it and I'm really enjoying all the classes I'm taking. The next question is, what is the biggest hurdle that you've had to overcome? One of the biggest hurdles that I've overcome while here at college would probably be dealing with burnout. Burnout is something that affects every performer, every student, literally everybody. It's the mental block, just had one right there. The mental block and like keeping you from continuing. And as a performer and a student, it's really important to address burnout when it happens. I think it's good to address the situation, realize that it's happening, and usually it's not you. It's just something that you have to overcome. And I think learning to deal with that and maneuver around it and just take time for yourself is the biggest way to get over it. The next question is, what is your favorite class? So I decided to do current and past class. My favorite current class that I'm taking is probably piano. There's a lot of homework and it's really hard, but before coming to college, I had never done piano. Anything that I learned had been self-taught through YouTube and just the little little videos, and I have to take 2 semesters of it, and it is a lot of work, but I'm really enjoying it a lot, and I think it's something that I'm also going to take up as a hobby. Probably one of the previous classes that I've taken that was the most fun was any dance class I've taken. I really enjoyed jazz and improv that I took last semester. There were 2 separate classes, but I really liked both of them. You manage your busy school schedule on top of extracurricular activities and social life. I have no social life. I would say one of the ways that I do this is planning. I have always been a huge planner. My room gets messy, but believe me, I am organized. I think it's a really good idea to sit down at the beginning of every week and I write out all the assignments I have due and anything outside of that. So I'll split it up into little goals. And if you guys are interested in seeing like how I organize or plan my week, make sure to let me know and I will definitely do a video on that. But yeah, I like to plan out my week, schedule everything, and then make goals, tasks, stuff. Yeah. And another big way that I do this is I've been working on taking time alone. Taking time alone is the biggest way. Just take mental health days, whether that's cleaning your room, taking a shower, going to lunch by yourself, going to get coffee, just little things that make me happy, but it really makes a big difference in the way that I act and the way that I see my mood is reflected through that. Our next category of questions is life in general, is what I have grouped them together as. Question, which is, what are your plans after school? So there's been a couple things that I wanted to do for quite some time ever since I decided that I was going to do this as a major. And one of the biggest things I wanted to do is work at Disney and do the Disney college program. I would love to be a college performer. It looks good on your resume. It's a really great experience. It is just, I've heard like all around, it's a pretty fun experience. I know a couple people who have done it and I've just heard great things. I know it's a lot of hard work, but again, I just think it would be a really cool way to step in like slowly into the performing aspects, but also get a really good like all around experience. I didn't want to say the word experience again, but that is literally the only word that can come to mind. Another thing that I would like to do is television, film, movies, commercial, stuff like that. I always think that'd be a really fun idea and something that's always been interesting to me, even since I've been little. Even before I knew that I wanted to go into performing, I always wanted to be on TV. So that is a goal eventually. And my final thing that I'd like to do is tours, and you know, Broadway is the overall goal for most performers, but I'd love to do tours. Touring sounds so fun. Going to a different city, getting experiences, making connections, just like auditioning in general is so much fun for me. And I would love to do touring and just perform. The question is, what motivates you? I would say my motivation would probably have to be keeping myself from failing. I know that's a really dumb thing to say, well, probably, but it would probably have to be the fear of failure, because it's okay to fail, and I'm letting myself realize that. I've always been a straight A student. I've been trying to keep up with school, you know, keep my GPA and stuff, but it's okay to not get that 100%. It's okay to not be the best at your class. You don't have to be the best, you just have to be your best. And I think that's something that I've been learning a lot, especially this year. I've been cramming so many things onto my plate, and I'm realizing that it's okay if I, you know, can't get it done to right away or the best in the class. It just has to be what I'm best at on that given day. Another question would be, what are your hobbies outside of theater? So some of my biggest things that I've been taking up recently is vlogging. Actually enjoying it a lot. I'm having fun editing, just fitting it in, just like, even if editing is like a little bit, like an hour a day, just something small to like get my mind off homework and just like do something else has been a lot of fun for me. And another thing would be hanging out with my friends, just getting out of my room, doing something, just moving around always makes me really happy. And then the final thing would probably have to be going to the gym. I've been going for like 2 years, and it's been more consistently recently, and I've been seeing a lot of results, and I'm just really enjoying, like, it helps boost my physical and mental state a lot, and I have been having a lot of fun with it, and I really like going. It's just a really good experience and a very fun time. So yeah, that is it for my Q&A video. I have had a lot of fun filming this. Thank you guys so much for submitting questions on my Instagram. Make sure to go check out my Instagram and TikTok. Sometimes I do little videos, ask questions on there. I really appreciate your guys' engagement and questions, and just anything in general really helps me feel motivated to post more things on my channel and just do things, because I've really been liking taking this up a lot, and I'm really enjoying this and excited to see where it's gonna go. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to check out one of my other videos if you haven't, and I will see you next time. Bye.